Hello everyone, welcome back to YouNancial. Today's topic will be about income. My name is Kate, I am the director of the product development team, and I will be your instructor for today. Today's learning objective is that we want students to learn the differences between passive and earned income by teaching them the benefits from having each type of income. And with that, I'll start talking about the different types of income. Passive income is received from activities you are not actively involved with 24/7, meaning it is not constantly being monitored. So I'll be going over some examples of passive income in the next few slides. Some passive income examples include income from a rental property, income from dividend stocks, and income from exchange-traded funds or an ETF. If you are an owner of a rental property, your tenants are supposed to pay you. You don't have to actively monitor your rental property since tenants are obligated to pay you, thus making this passive income. Dividend stocks are when a company distributes their earnings to investors on a regular basis. Since the company does this on their end, you don't have to actively monitor this type of income. Lastly, an exchange-traded fund is a collection of stocks and bonds in one fund that can be traded on major stock exchanges, such as NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange. Since an ETF is a pre-selected collection of stocks and bonds created by a professional, it requires less work, and it does not have to be actively managed by you. In the next slide, I'll be explaining passive income examples with a few of our personas. Jessica and Nikhil's passive income. Nikhil earning income from his investment portfolio is passive income because he is not actively involved in it 24/7. An investment portfolio involves investing in a stock and keeping it over time to watch your return grow. Since Nikhil is just holding onto it and his earnings grow over time, he doesn't need to do anything else, and thus does not require active management. Jessica earning income from her shares of index funds as a part of her investment portfolio is passive income because she is not constantly monitoring it. Since Jessica's shares of her index funds are a part of her investment portfolio, it does not need active management since she is watching it grow over time. In this slide, we have more examples involving passive income with Jessica and Nikhil. Nikhil earning a small profit long-term on the certificate of deposit, or CD, he holds is another example of passive income. Nikhil is not constantly monitoring his CD at the bank. A CD, or a certificate of deposit, is a product that banks and credit unions offer, where if you invest your money into it, the bank or credit union will deposit your interest payments into your account. From there, your interest will compound over time. Since the bank or credit union is the one depositing the interest payments, you don't have to actively monitor it. Jessica earning dividends from her Robinhood ETF account is passive income since she is not working 24/7 for this. And again, with an ETF, you don't have to actively monitor it since the pre-selected collection of stocks and bonds you invest in is created by a professional. Earned income is received from any job you have. For instance, let's say you work at McDonald's. The wages you receive from the job are earned income. So I'll be going over more examples of what earned income is on the next slides. If Jessica is a project manager at Google, all the income she made from that job is earned income because she's actively working for it. So this slide covers more examples of Jessica and Nikhil's earned income. So let's say Nikhil's job as a part-time employee is at Umart. This is earned income because he has to physically work to earn his income. And let's say Jessica's job is a family assistant. That's earned income for her because Jessica is working daily on her job. And as you can see with all of these examples, they all require continuous effort. Because of that, they all count as earned income. An example of earned income from myself is that I used to work at a soccer stadium. I would check tickets in the front row area and make sure that right people get in. Since I am actively working, this is an example of earned income for myself. A side hustle is a secondary job or a gig that is taken alongside current employment. Why do some people take on side hustles even though they already have a main job? The main reason differs from person to person, whether they want to work extra to save up for a trip or maybe their current job isn't paying enough. But overall, some people do want to earn extra income to achieve their financial goals, whatever they may be, and they are willing to put in the effort into a second job to make it happen. I'll be going over a few examples of side hustles on the next slides. Let's say Nikhil decides to become a delivery driver to earn a little more income to cover other expenses. That is his side hustle. It is a side hustle since it is a secondary job or a gig taken alongside his current work as a part-time employee at UMart. Jessica likes to hang out with pets. For 12 hours on weekdays, she works as a dog walker and walks 10 dogs. This is a side hustle since she chooses when to work. In addition, Jessica also performs her dog walking job alongside her main job. I don't have a side hustle at this moment, but I do have a friend who owns her own Etsy shop. She creates her own clothing, face masks, and other arts and crafts and sells them online. This same friend of mine works part-time at an ice cream shop, so her Etsy store is an example of her side hustle. This slide is a comparison of Nikhil and Karen's income. Since Karen is high class and has family backing her up financially, she doesn't need to work as many hours or side hustle as much. So Karen used to work at a frozen yogurt shop, but quit to focus more on her studies. Her family does make a lot of money, so she is not as obligated to work. Whereas Nikhil, on the other hand, Nikhil is in the lower class and does not have parents backing him up financially. Although he has older siblings, they do have their own families to support as well. Nikhil has to be the breadwinner by working on his jobs to gain extra income. Nikhil has more incentive to work since he is in need of that money. In terms of gaining income, it is important to assess what your financial goals are so you know what sources of income are right for you and how much you need to work. And with that, that is all I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you understand the variety of ways to earn income. Here are some of YouNancial's socials. Feel free to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in a future video.